Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. We are back and we've got so much to get stuck into today after Manchester United lost against Leicester City 2-1. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer making 10 changes. Trevor Sinclair fuming about that and saying Manchester United should be deducted 6 points for that. Fielding a team with 10 changes and because of what the fans did against Liverpool. Incredible stuff. We'll be getting stuck into that. And also, the BT Sport pundits were discussing and debating whether Pep Guardiola was the greatest manager of all time, ahead of Sir Alex Ferguson. I'll be getting stuck into that too. Also, an update on Jadon Sancho and some of the latest news on Jadon Sancho, as I'm sure it's about to heat up as soon as the season ends. Even before the season ends, we're going to hear loads about Jadon Sancho and all the players Man United are signing and not signing and all that stuff. So we'll get the latest on Jadon Sancho for you as well. But first up, in fact, before we get stuck in, first of all, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, like, comment, share and all that stuff. Get your thoughts in below as well, because without you guys, what's the point, eh? But, as I said, let's get stuck into first the talk, the debate about Pep Guardiola being the greatest manager of all time. Wait a minute. Now, fair play to him. City won the league, deservedly so. A lot of people have written him off at the start of the season. You know, got to a Champions League final. He could have a really good season. He's done great things in the past. He's built great teams. We've seen him, we've felt it ourselves in the Champions League final. That great Barcelona side with Lionel Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, etc. Phenomenal stuff. And some of the football that we've seen played by Pep Guardiola teams has been some of the best football that we've ever seen. But relax yourselves. Greater than Sir Alex Ferguson. It's far too soon to be saying that. Yes, he's got phenomenal achievements. But before we even get into what Fergie did at Manchester United, look at what he did at Aberdeen. Look at what he did at Aberdeen. They beat Real Madrid in a European final. They won a European trophy. They broke the old firm. Him doing that himself is more difficult than any job that Pep Guardiola has ever taken on. Now that's not to say because Pep Guardiola hasn't, been that, done it in Scotland or whatever, he can't. But before we even get to what he did at Manchester United, look at what he did in Scotland with Aberdeen. Not just in Scotland, in Europe as well. Now that's phenomenal, and that is a kind of job that Pep Guardiola has never done and probably will never do. And then, when you bring Manchester United into that as well, having moved on from Aberdeen to Manchester. One of these things you often hear is, well, it took Fergie so long to get trophies at United. Pep's had this much, and he didn't join a team that was spending billions on players. He didn't join a team that had already won leagues and stuff in recent years. He joined a Manchester United side that weren't winning the league, that were failing to deliver. The team needed changing, rooted out. He built the club, or rebuilt the club, started relying again on the youth team, as had been done in the past and kind of had been deserted. He started building those foundations in order to have sustained long success. And that's what he had. Success beyond all of our wildest dreams. So, I think you got to look at the state of United when he come in. How he constantly rebuilt the team as well to different challenges. Pep Guardiola usually leaves the club after 3 years. And obviously not done that at City, staying around a bit longer. But we've not seen him over a sustained period of time. We've never seen, you never really had to see him build a team up from scratch. Now, obviously, there's some sort of rebuild going on at Man City at the moment, and they've lost loads of players, and you have to give him credit for that, despite the riches that they have and all that. But Fergie constantly rebuilding that side, challenging Abramovich's Chelsea, in the end, challenging City with all their wealth, and Manchester United with the Glazers sucking money out of it left, right, and centre. He achieved in spite of what the Glazers were doing to the club. And people talk about spending. Look at this from Scott, which proves the point that, not even between 05 and 13 was Sir Alex hindered, or the biggest spenders in the Premier League every year, apart from 99, 02, 03, were not Manchester United. United outspent everybody else in the league in 99, 02 and 03 between 93 and 2013. Everybody else was out the biggest spenders in those summers. Now, obviously, United were spending money. We were breaking record fees and all those kind of things. But Fergie built that club to that position. Rebuilding the squad, the academy, the first team. And then building for sustained success. And rebuilding whenever he had to. Complementing the first team with great players from abroad. And developing them into talents. Now, obviously, you look at what Pep's done with Foden and all those kind of things. It's great, but relax. People get caught up in the moment, prisoners at the moment. Pep has always joined the team with the most money or expected to win the league title. That's great, but he's never had to build a team like Fergie. And he's never done it over that kind of period of time. Now, if you want to look at, number of Champions Leagues and all that, cool. But it doesn't tell the whole story at all. Fergie's the GOAT. I don't want to hear anything else. Maybe when Pep's hanged up his managerial boots, let's have a chat. But not now. Not now. Trevor Sinclair as well, making an idiot of himself this weekend. Or this week. Or just always. Coming out saying Manchester United should be given a 6-point deduction for fielding a weakened team against Leicester. Now, interestingly enough, City made 9 changes against Chelsea the other day. 9 changes. United made... What is the difference? The difference is City have that amazing squad with £50 million players, on and off the pitch, 2-11s and all that. Now, United need to build to that position. And Solskjaer has said that in his post-match press conference. But City can make 9 changes and almost not blink. United can't. The fixture pile-up that we had, and then this clown coming out and saying, oh, well, Neil Warnock got done for fielding a weakened side. If you were as clever as you thought you were, you'd realise the rule has changed since Neil Warnock was punished for fielding a weakened side. And you'd also realise City made 9 changes the other day, so they should be punished too. And if you look at United's team against Leicester, one, we had to do it. We've got a Liverpool game coming up in 2 days. You're not going to field a full strength team both times. But when you look at it, outside of Ahmad and Ilanga, most of those players are not regular week in, week out. Alright, fair enough. But they play occasionally in Europa League. And that Matic, Mata, Donny van der Beek, Greenwood. Then you had Bailly and Twanzebe. Twanzebe played against PSG. You had Tellez and Brandon Williams. They came on against Roma. And you had David it wasn't that much of a shocking team. Yes, we fielded a weakened side. We had to. How many games we got? And you got this idiot saying we should be deducting 6 points. But he's too scared to talk about the human rights abusing owners that his club have. Typical. Jadon Sancho. The news on Jadon Sancho is it could be done within a month. And obviously that would be the ideal scenario for us to go into the Euros with Jadon Sancho done. But as we know, with the owners that we have, with the way that we're run, things don't always go to perfect plan. We need a right winger. Jadon Sancho is still that man for me. Reports in Germany say it could be 100 million euros. And the deal could be done within a month. Borussia Dortmund have told Jadon Sancho they're willing to let him go. As long as the deal's right. And as long as it's done by a certain time before they enter pre-season. But United, if they want to get it done, they'd want to get it done before the Euros, surely. It makes sense. Allow him to focus on coming to United after the Euros straight away, getting involved in the mix. And after last season, you hear talks about him being more keen to get out of there. United weren't as keen, some reports say, to fulfill his contract demands last year. But surely this time around, with a lower fee, 100 million euros again being rumoured around, You know, you're looking around 80, 90 million pounds. I think that's a fair price for someone of Jadon Sancho's quality. United just need to make it go and happen. We've heard all these stories before. Just get it done. Imagine we could just get it done early. Season finishes, get it done. Then you need what? Two signings and replace anyone that leaves. Could be a good summer, but I won't hold my breath. Anyway, get your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, keeping it locked to AdamMcKola TV. Gonna get out of here for now, but let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Pep the greatest or not? There's the please to get those that think that. And of course, let us know what you think about Trevor Sinclair's thoughts, the idiot, and Jadon Sancho. See you in a bit.